SNAP benefits, otherwise known as food stamps, or often referred to as EBT for the low income. Are the extra benefits coming back? That's a great question and exactly what I want to focus on for you right here in this video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to focus on a question that I've seen down below in the comment section a few times recently from some of you right here in the community asking if the extra allotment for SNAP beneficiaries is coming back. Great question. Let's get right into it. First off, a quick question for you. Do you hate scammers? Good. Me too. Here's the solution. A 14-day free trial from the sponsor right here on the channel, Aura, so they can go to work immediately crushing the scammers and protecting your personal information online from the scammers, the hackers, and of course the dark web, as well as getting back all of your personal information that is already leaked on the dark web and likely in the possession of scammers. So make sure to lock in your completely free 14-day free trial with that link right down below the video in the description or at the top of the comment section. It is pinned there as well. As you can see right here on the website, when you use those links down below, it brings you to this page, $0 for 14 days. So it is completely free and risk-free for those 14 days. Make sure to lock in your exclusive 14-day free trial with the link down below in the description, at the top of the comment section, pinned there, or you can simply scan the QR code on your screen. And a huge thank you to Aura for extending this exclusive 14-day free trial for all of you right here in the community. Grab it before it's gone with the links right down below. All right, now let's get into it and talk about that question that I've seen showing up down below in the comment section from those of you here in the community asking, is the extra allotment or the extra benefits for SNAP beneficiaries coming back? We've heard that it's coming back, right? Well, let's talk about that for a second because there's actually some confusing information going on out there right now. I've done a bunch of research on this, looking into it and seeing what's actually going on. So let me answer the question really quickly, but then I want to give you some more explanation as to why I believe there's some confusion around this. The simple answer is no. Unfortunately, the extra allotment is not coming back right now, okay? However, here is what I anticipate is causing all of this confusion, okay? A few months ago, we got some different pieces of legislation that were introduced. Keeping Families Fed Act, okay? This is a piece of legislation that was introduced in mid-April. In fact, April 17th of 2023. If you want to look it up, go for it. But basically what this would do, it would reinstate the extra allotment for SNAP beneficiaries, which we all know ended back in March, right? We all know that. And ever since then, it has been really rough out there. A lot of people here in this community, I've seen the comments down below. Many of you are having a hard time. It is not a cool situation, okay? I've read a lot of reports on this. I've read a lot of articles. There's a lot of people out there right now. It's not a good situation. There's a lot of food pantries out there that are really seeing a lot of extra people coming in right now because the extra allotment ended in March and they simply do not have the food, okay? It's a tough situation. But again, I don't need to sit here and preach that because, I mean, all of you you're experiencing this. Everybody knows this situation, right? So anyway, when it comes down to it, this is what I think is causing all of this confusion, okay? It is this piece of legislation that was introduced a couple months ago in April, April 17th, Keeping Families Fed Act, okay? However, that did not pass through Congress, okay? It was introduced just like so many other pieces of legislation out there, and it wasn't actually passed through. However, here is one thing, again, why I think this is causing confusion. A year ago, in April of 2022, there was another piece of legislation that was passed through Congress. They actually did pass it, and it was very similar to this one, which is Keeping Kids Fed Act. Okay, so now this one did pass through Congress, but this was a year ago, back in April of 2022, so over a year ago, okay? Very similar names of these bills, Keeping Kids Fed Act and Keeping Families Fed Act. The ones for kids passed. The ones for families didn't pass, okay? Now, this is why I anticipate there's confusion around this because we can look at these two and think, wait, they're the same thing, right? No, they're not. They're not even close to the same thing. In fact, the Keeping Kids Fed Act was one for like school meals and summer meals and all kinds of things like this to make sure that kids were getting enough food, you know, during the summertime and at school and stuff like that. That's what that pertained to. And again, that was over a year ago in April of 2022. The one from this year, just a couple months ago in April of 2023, would have reinstated the extra allotment, and it didn't pass through Congress. So wow, you can see where the intentions and where the priorities are in Congress, right? Now, again, are we shocked? No, we're not shocked at all, right? We've seen this out of Congress before. they never fail to impress. You know what I mean? Anyway, so these are the details about this, and I think this is why there's this confusion going on out there. So as of right now, the extra allotment has not been reinstated. Also, one more other side note I want to throw out there as well. I also do anticipate there maybe is some confusion around this simply because of the debt ceiling deal. Remember that one? Just not that long ago, we got this whole debt ceiling issue resolved, and that has some changes to SNAP benefits in there as well. But again, that unfortunately does not reinstate the extra allotment. So again, for those of you that have been asking down below, I'm sure there's others of you here in the community that have been asking and wondering the same thing. This is where we stand. I wish I could tell you something else. I wish I had better information on this, but this is what it's about. So again, if you want to look any of this stuff up, by all means, I always encourage everybody, do the research. If you want to look anything up that I talk about, by all means, you're welcome to do so. It's totally fine, okay? You can always cross-reference. You can always fact-check anything I talk about if you want to. You can always find it online, because that's exactly where I find it, is online as well, through a variety of sources. Anyway, hope this one helps you, and to answer those questions down below, of course, as I do get more information on this or anything else out there in regards to money, benefits, checks, stimulus, Social Security benefits, SSDI, SSI, VA, low income, seniors, people with disabilities, anything like this, of course, I'll bring it to your attention right away. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. Anyway, please make sure to subscribe down below. Lock in your 14-day free trial with the links down below in the description or at the top of the comment section. It is pinned there as well. Or like I said, just scan that QR code on your screen. Lock in your 14-day free trial, completely free, 100% free for the 14 days, risk-free for those 14 days, and they will go to work immediately protecting your personal information online, as well as identifying all the places your personal information has already been leaked on the dark web. You'll be shocked with what they find for you. It's all out there. You got to protect ourselves right now. Anyway, enjoy your day. Have a good one. Share this video with your friends, family, social media. Have a nice day, and catch you again later.